Thank you, Joel.
Oops.
Oops. Walk with me.
I zigged and you zagged.
Grace Missions providing financial advisory, medical, and prayer support to Grace School in Coral, Mali, West Africa. Mali is a country in West Africa. It's about twice the size of Texas. It's inland, it's land-bound, it has no shoreline. But the story, I got a phone call about in 2012, which was almost 13 years ago, 12 and a half years ago, from my son, Josh. And he and his wife, Josie, and another friend made a medical missions trip to Mali and met a young man over there by the name of Ibrahima Kojo. He only had one child. No, he had two children when I first met him. But he called me and said, "Dad, you got to meet this guy." Well, what happened is they'd gone on a medical trip and met this guy, and he was a translator for them. And after a couple days, he said, "Are you guys Christians?" And they said, "Yes, we are." So he told them his dream of having a Christian school in Mali. He was a public school teacher, physics and chemistry teacher, but his dream was to have a Christian school in Mali. And this was his school as he started it in 2011. Well, in 2012, they brought him over here. Josh called me and said, "Dad, can't we do something to help this guy?" And I said, yeah, we can start a nonprofit and spread the word among our friends. So Judy and I and Josh and his wife Josie and this other friend, the five of us, started Grace Missions to support the school. So we started spreading the word among friends. We're Kansas City based. This is it. This is all we are. And we drilled some wells and we started building some buildings to house the elementary school. They started out in those grass huts that you just saw with 17 students in 2012 when we were up. And here's the first phase of the school building. 3 levels, 3 classrooms on each level. And then as we expanded, we built a twin building right next to it with another 9 classrooms in it. And since 2012, we've expanded from 1 grade with 17 students to K through 12 with about 640 students this fall. So that's pretty amazing. But you guys did it, okay? Your support, not only from the church, but from individuals, from the pastors to the elders to the financial deacons to the missions committee. You guys have all got behind this effort, as well as other friends throughout the Kansas City area have got behind it. So as we expanded, we decided it was difficult because Coro is in the boondocks, okay? Boondocks is not a town, but it's, you know what I mean. And we bought a truck because nobody wanted, it's terrorists all over the place, and they didn't want to transport materials out to the boondocks. So we bought our own truck, and we were doing fine doing that until one day our truck got attacked. Driver was killed, and they stole our truck. So what did we do? You started praying. Many of you started praying about that, and about 6 months later, they brought the truck back and apologized for taking it and asked forgiveness for taking the truck. Amazing, I know. These are Muslims, but we're doing something in that community that's never been done before. Here they're lining up. We've drilled now 3 different wells in the city, and during the dry season, we supply water to about 25% of the town. They line up from dawn till dusk with their carts here to get water. And then here's some more of the pictures of the construction. We started then about 2 years ago, to build Grace High School, and you see some of the construction there on the ground. We make our own bricks, okay? Yeah, and then build the schools, and then you can see in the background in the lower right there's the first phase of the construction of the high school, and then next picture, and then here we are, some more pictures of the high school. And the finished product there with the administration building being on the left in the top left, and the classrooms, again, 3 classrooms on each level, 6 classrooms in the high school, and then on the left is the administrative and the lab facilities there for high school, because we have to diversify our program once we get to high school. But this is the really reason that we're doing it. Look at these kids. Look at these faces here as we go through some of these pictures. We also, back one up, Judy. We also have a medical outreach to give the kids eye exams, give them inoculations. We have medical supports. We keep a medical record on each of these kids. Many of them have never seen a doctor. We hire a school nurse, and we have regular checkups for the kids at school. We also have a program in the school for agriculture. Many of the people are subsistence farmers, but they don't know how to do it well. And yes, that is a camel pulling the plow there on the top left. Yeah, okay. And here's some of the teachers. Now, many of our teachers are not Christians, but Ibrahima has workshops throughout the year and during the summer to teach these non-Christian teachers how to integrate Christian principles into all the subjects in our school. And here's the real driving force behind the school is Rachel Kojo, Ibrahima's wife. That's not Ibrahima on the right, but this is Rachel in the foreground giving a certificate to an outstanding kindergarten student. Rachel is the administrator. She's the detail person. Ibrahima is the vision guy. Okay, he casts the vision. So go on. And we also have sports programs. In the background, you can see the twin buildings there. The one on the left is not quite finished yet. We're using it, but we have some more work to do on it. Go ahead. And more pictures of kids there. At a recent, going through some pictures, at a recent parent-teachers meeting, one of the parents stood up and said, I don't know why we're sending our kids to this Christian school. We're Muslims, and we shouldn't be doing this. And Ibrahima was sitting there wondering what to say. And basically, another parent stood up and said, look, our kids are doing well academically. When they get in trouble, they're praying to Jesus, and it calms them down. Let's just send our kids to there. This is a good thing. Ibrahima said, I didn't have to say anything. This is really good. It's snack time. You see, can anybody tell me what's in those big bowls there? Fried locusts. Yeah. When the locusts come, they take advantage of it. It's snack time, crunchy snack time. Last year, about this time, Ibrahima had a motorcycle accident and broke his leg. You can see it. It was splinted there by a local traumatologist. Dave's going to have to tell me what that means. I don't know quite what that means. But they took good care of him. They gave him a couple chickens, and his leg is doing well. He's healed up. But he couldn't come to visit us last year. So this year we're hoping to have him here late summer, August, September, so he can see you again. He was here in 2018. Many of you met him then, but many of you have not met him, even though you're supporting them. This year, we're going to finish the second phase of the elementary school in the top picture, and then we're going to add another level to the high school building to have more laboratory space and administrative space for the classroom. And this is our latest project. There's Ibrahima standing in front of the new land that we purchased to start Grace School in a different town in Savari. It's about 100 miles from Coro. Our plans are we have acquired the land. It has a building that needs some renovation that we'll be using for administrative purposes, and we're going to start construction here very soon, hopefully to have the first level 3 classrooms created so we can start this fall with first grade. We're going to start first grade, and then we're going to add a grade every year so we can do what we did in Coro. Same thing there. So ever wonder what a dollar can do in Mali? Time is short, but you can see that a dollar can go a long ways. Take a look at some of those. So here's Ibrahima. On the left picture is his immediate family with a nephew in the pink shirt there. And on the other picture is his extended family that he takes care of. In their culture, this is very common. The more well-off people take care of the ones who are not well-off. So his whole household, I don't know how, I didn't count how many faces are there, but there's quite a few. So I want to thank you again for your support of Grace Missions. And we couldn't do this without your support and your prayers. Particularly, thank you for the missions committee and prayers every week. I get a request from Kay Rice to, the missions team is meeting, how can we pray for you? So the prayers and financials have gotten us where we are today. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joe.